Every dealership I go to now is filled to the brim and they have no spots available. They're going to be screwed with all this inventory sitting for 500, sometimes even 1,000 days. And guess what? Dealerships are finally getting what they deserve. They screwed over customers forever. We all know about it. But here since 2020, they were selling brand new vehicles for MSRP, which has never happened. Us, the stupid customers, were buying brand new vehicles at MSRP. I don't know why we did that or whoever thought of that. It was the worst thing ever, and it's because supply and demand. Demand was up, supply was down. They had no inventory. But here's the funny part is there's some dealers still in 2025 asking for a market adjustment. Literally in 2025 when there's all this inventory, and it was stupid back then, but let alone now. It's like, what are you doing? It's just some of these dealers can't get over the fact that they used to make all this money on the front end gross. It was never like that. They screwed you over in the finance box. They've always done that kind of stuff. But here in 2020, they made all the money in the front end as well. So that was a very new thing for them. Market adjustments, addendum stickers, all this stuff, and customers were actually paying for it. They were paying $799 for window tint. They were paying $1,000 for all this stuff that gave you no value. But now they put these customers farther upside down. They're in more negative equity, which is causing customers to not get as approved as much. And if you know about loan loss provision, all these lenders, because guess what? Everybody is a payment buyer. Most people in America who buy brand new cars do it on payments. And the loan loss provision is getting increased. That's from the bank. The bank is saying, hey, people are not making their payments as much. We need to put more money aside for the people who don't make their payments. And so guess what? The bank's saying, hey, we cannot approve as many people. We got to get more picky. And especially with negative equity, we're not going to be rolling over 130, 140% like we used to. Now they're cutting back to the loan to value ratio to be a certain amount. And really 120 is the highest I've ever seen here lately. And that's still crazy. They're allowing you to loan 120% of the vehicle's value. Someone can pull over 20% increase. It's just sad. And people are so stuck like Chuck. And guess what? Now the dealership's stuck like Chuck with all this inventory because people are done paying 70, 80 grand for a pickup that's only worth 30 or 40. And then the dealership, they could have probably sold it a year ago when they got it in, but they wanted to do a market adjustment, an addendum sticker, and all this stuff. And they were like, someone will come. But the market has shifted now. Finally, prices are starting to come down. Manufacturers are increasing rebates, the smart ones anyways, and the smart dealerships are increasing their discounts. But you have to realize there are still stupid dealerships out there that are not discounting, and it's like, what are you even thinking? But they just want some stupid person to walk in, and it's really unfortunate. Hopefully you watch this video and learn every vehicle now deserves a discount, and it always has. Even during no inventory, I would still ask for a discount. There's no way I'm buying a brand new car at MSRP. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. It's crazy. And I think finally too, people realize, what's the point of these dealerships? Yeah, they got the service shop, but other than that, direct to consumer is a thing we want. At the end of the day, I'm a free market guy. Make it an option. Let me order my car from Ford, from General Motors if I want. But no, states have laws that restrict us from ordering directly from the manufacturer. We have to go to the dealership to buy this new vehicle. And let's not even get into the lobbies that these dealers have. It's big money in Washington. NADA, all this stuff's backing them up. Any manufacturer who tries to sell directly to the consumer, and there are a few who, obviously Tesla, who get by, but any manufacturer who has dealer franchise who's trying to go ahead and do direct to consumer, they get sued from never ending, from NADA, from all over the place. And it's because these dealers are finally getting what they deserve. People are done buying cars from you guys. We want to buy directly from the manufacturer or at least make it an option. And it's crazy. I think these dealerships almost have a monopoly, some of them, and it's really unfortunate, but hopefully things can change, prices can come down, and greedy dealerships will go out of business. Just watch. They'll stay in business for a little while because, obviously debt they're in, but here's the deal. Customers are saying, I'm not going back to that same dealership who screwed me over. So your repeat customers are non-existent at the market adjustment stores and the addendum sticker stores. Those stores don't get repeat customers. And it's hard enough for a dealership to hold its reputation high. But when you do market adjustments and all this crazy stuff in the finance box, people will never ever come back to you, and they will tell everybody about what you did to them, and they'll remember what you did because you financially ruined people in these cars. You buried them alive in these cars. It's crazy how deep these people owe on certain vehicles. It's really sad and really unfortunate. But let me know what you think. Do you think dealerships are finally getting what they deserve? Do you think prices will actually come down and dealers will have to discount dramatically on top of manufacturers having to increase rebates? We already see certain dealers discounting huge. We already see manufacturers increasing rebates. But I can tell you one thing, everything almost needs to double, because whenever you have a $70,000 pickup, again, that thing needs to be 40 or 50K at most. And even then, it's like, that's insane. That's what it used to cost for that same pickup. It used to start at 50. Now it starts at 70. And 50 was crazy then, but it was just 5 years ago. Now that same truck's $70,000. So let me know what you think. Do you think dealers will finally get what they deserve? Direct to consumer will become an option at least. Dealers will have to discount and manufacturers will have to increase their rebates because, hey, these dealers are desperate. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.